Hello everyone, it's James here. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. So today I want to discuss Foodie's weigh-ins and just some opinions and some ideas that we can throw out there and see what's going on. So as we know, Foodie weighed herself in Thailand. She's also weighing herself in Kuwait, and she's hovering around 155 to 165 kg, which is 330 to 350 pounds, something like that. Now, if we are to believe that she is that weight, and it could be entirely feasible that she is that weight, I'll tell you why that's feasible. She is an uncontrolled type 2 diabetic. And as I've said in previous videos, one symptom of uncontrolled type 2 diabetes is muscle loss. Because when you have an excess of glucose in your body, it's got nowhere to go and it can't be used. So your body will start eating itself instead. And when it eats itself, it will go for the muscles, it will go for the organs rather than the fat stores. So a few years ago, she was what, 390, I think? And now she claims to be 330. So it is feasible that she may have lost that weight in that time, but it's not a healthy weight to have lost in that time. So it could be that she's lost so much muscle that her body shape has changed, and that's why she has such large a large midriff area, let's say. Now, she could also be a Billy bullshitter, which is probably the more pressing thing. But then again, she doesn't control her diabetes very well because of the way she's been eating. Especially with all the stuff that she's been eating in Thailand, it's very apparent that she's not she hasn't got a good diet basically. So I I'm probably erring more on the side of her being a Billy bullshitter, especially because we've seen video evidence of Foodie manipulating the scale. Now, I don't know if you saw Gorwald Ireland's video. He reacted to her weigh-in thing, and she clearly stepped on the scale and then stepped off the scale with 1 foot. Now, where I did that this morning, and the difference in weight is it was 8 stone. So that's about that would be about like 80, 90 pounds, something like that. So it does make a big difference. So obviously this is all anecdotal, and this is from me from doing a little simple experiment in my kitchen. So if you take 1 foot off the scale, then you will weigh less, and it will be apparent that you weigh less. So that is probably the more believable thing that she is doing. Now, we also had a look at her in the Science Centre, weighing herself on the scales there. And it was also possible that she manipulated, along with Salar's help, she manipulated the weight because it had her at 3'11" or 3'1", something stupid like that. And the the BMI scale was, you know, going mad. It was like watching a game of table tennis. So yes, I think Foodie is lying about her weight loss. Foodie is lying about her weight. What does she have to gain from lying? Well, she has views from reaction channels to gain, things like this, where everybody puts their 2 cents in, and it keeps people talking about her. It keeps her, not to say relevant, but it keeps her in everybody's thoughts. So it could be a combination of things. It could be her being a Billy bullshitter, and there's also the case for her having a ton of muscle loss, which has resulted in her shape changing, her body shape changing. I'd be interested to know what you guys think. You could disagree with me, you could agree with me, but I reckon she's a liar, basically. And I've watched a fair few videos of people giving their opinions, and there are some people that are like, she's telling the truth. And there are people that like, no, she's bullshitting. And yes, I do believe she is bullshitting. So yeah, that's it from me. And I just wanted to weigh in myself on the subject. Thank you so much. So you'll take care of yourselves, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.